I'd like to introduce Mr. Bill Montgomery, who's going to discuss the right-sizing recommendations. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, before Bill begins, Mr. Montgomery from Montgomery Education Consultants comes annually to Richmond County School System. Maximizing our resources. This presentation is a proposal. I repeat, a proposal. Due to COVID-19 challenges over the last 2 years, we did not make any recommendations. However, this evening, Mr. Montgomery is presenting a right-sizing proposal for the 2023-2024 school year. Mr. Montgomery.
Thank you, Dr. Bradshaw. And along with me is Benton Starks, your Senior Director of Facilities. First slide. The agenda, we're going to have a short agenda, but it's going to be kind of packed. We're going to be reviewing the right-sizing plans that's being proposed, and as mentioned, they are proposals for the 2023-24 school year, and that's beginning this coming August. So if it's approved, they go in effect as of August. The right-sizing team is chaired by the superintendent along with his administrative team. We use Absolute Technology, which provides our live birth information, the enrollment projections, as well as develops the what-if scenarios that we can continually look at and decide if this is something that's doable for the system. My company, we do the demographic study. We work closely with the planning department as well as the housing authority of the county, and we manage the project. And this evening, what we're doing is we're requesting that the school board give approval for the administration to begin the community meetings. There will be a series of community meetings. Transcripts will be provided. The administration, perhaps myself, will be coming back in the March meeting for asking for a final opinion or vote on these proposals. Whatever proposal is given, whatever work is done, it's always done in line with the vision statement and making sure that there's equitable education for all the students so that they can prepare themselves for a life after education. Next slide. And the purpose of the restructuring, as was mentioned, is to optimize the resources. You have a finite budget. We try to work within that budget, and the right sizing and the restructuring helps to bring that together. And in essence, that's what provides the opportunities for the students. And personnel allocation is to ascertain that there's the same number of teachers, staff, equitably distributed throughout the system. The school capacity utilization is always looked at. Simply, if there's a school with capacity of 500 and you have 250 students, it's obviously 50% of that school is being occupied, and there's a lot of classrooms there sitting empty that you'll hear from Benton. And lastly, we try to optimize transportation, streamline it so that buses aren't running all over the county. The next slide.
Good afternoon. I want to explain the surplus that we have of instructional units. We refer to as IUs. An IU, an instructional unit, is any certified teaching space. That can be a gymnasium that PE is being taught. That can be the media center if it's covered by a certified media specialist. So those units are counted by the state of Georgia based on our FTE, our full-time equivalents. So we earn 759 instructional units for elementary. We presently have 1,102 instructional units for elementary schools. We have an excess of 343 instructional units, which is equivalent to about 6.7 elementary schools that we have a surplus of. Middle schools, we earn 303. We have available 460 instructional units. We have an excess of 157, which is equal to approximately 2.5 middle schools that we have in surplus. High schools, we earn 507 instructional units. We presently have 744 instructional units, and we have an excess of 237, which means we have approximately 3.7 surplus high schools. Now, how this affects the school system is that when Mr. Baker comes up and talks about we receive state money to assist us with our SPLOST program, that is renovation and modification money. That is for HVAC and roofs. At roofs, we receive every 20 years for replacement. The state participates at some degree. And HVAC projects, we do not receive capital money because of the surplus that we have.
Thank you.